Hey, awesome admins! Hello from the Salesforce Tower here in San Francisco. I am Rachel Mincarelli. I'm joined today by my amazing teammates Josie, Chiles, and Mike Gerholdt.
Hello!
Hey, everybody! This week we are coming to you with another episode of our Get Ready for Dreamforce video series where we're sharing info and excitement, and we're getting you ready for the biggest event this year. And we are so happy to have these amazing guests with us. So, without any further ado, Josie, Mike, you've been up to some really fun stuff lately. Tell everyone where they may have seen you out and about in the community while we've been getting ready for Dreamforce.
Ooh, let's see. Well, I was at Northeast Dreamin' most recently, out in Manchester, New Hampshire. Shout out to all my East Coast friends. And got to meet a lot of amazing admins and very excited to meet everybody and to be able to do a little bit of special recording there, which we might see at Dreamforce.
Ooh, exciting. And Mike, what about you?
Most recently, I was at Midwest Dreamin' in Chicago, which was super fun. And you may have heard me on the Welcome to the Salesforce Admins podcast because I'm taking over hosting duties for Jillian while she's on leave.
So, that's right.
Yes. Mike's back in the host seat.
It's fun.
Hear a familiar voice.
Well, cool. Thanks for joining us again. Today we're chatting about all things awesome Admin Keynote at Dreamforce.
Woo!
It is our favorite activity, event. It is our best moment at Dreamforce so far. So, Mike,
Yes.
what is your favorite part about the Admin Keynote at Dreamforce?
I have to say, I think just the energy of the entire keynote, right? Like you walk in and it's amazing. There's a whole bunch of admins. It's like a family reunion at the keynote. And then just all throughout, it's like nonstop. It's the most amazing action movie you've ever seen.
That's a fantastic answer.
Also Admin Keynote.
And then Josie, what about you? What's your favorite part?
Yes, so this will be my first time on stage in the Admin Keynote, which I'm very excited about. Long time watcher, first time stage presence. Mike used a lot of the adjectives that I was going to use, but the other thing I love about the Admin Keynote is, in the words of Leanne Reimel, we show setup. That we're really digging into product and we're showing what admins need to know about the things that they've seen all week. And this year in particular, because we're on the second to last day of Dreamforce, we're really gonna dig into what you can do and what you can take home. So this is impactful and it has those real life things that you can go back and really action on. So that's one of the things that makes the Admin Keynote really special, in addition to the amazing energy and all of you being in the audience.
I love that answer because all year long we get to reshare what we learned and what we learned for the keynote to bring to our community and just find new ways to make it fresh and relevant. So very, very cool.
Rachel, I love that we build the keynote and the demos too.
That's right, you do.
That's super cool as an admin. Like, we built it, you can build it. So everything you see on stage, you can go home and do. And I think that's important, especially for me as an admin, right?
Yeah, and for our team too. We see how much work everybody puts in and we make an amazing show for the community that's just actionable.
Yep.
Yeah. So, Mike, you were just talking about a really important part of our keynote, but there are so many keynotes to go to. Why should you add it to your agenda?
So I love that the Admin Keynote for me really kind of recharges me as a Salesforce admin. It gives me a chance to see content in an amazing, huge room on a big screen and very inspirational stories, right?
Definitely.
It's a little bit different than like a breakout in a theater, which helped me dive deep. The keynote for me helps kind of stretch that vision and really make me think bigger as a Salesforce admin. Like, where can I go and how far can this be?
Yeah, I love the vision, definitely. Josie, do you have any tips with that?
Yeah, I mean, you're awesome admins. Where else are you going to be but the awesome Admin Keynote, right? This is the moment. And as Mike said, we're building all of this stuff. We're thinking about you every day as we're putting this together. And so I just hope that everyone will be there in the audience so that we can experience it together, because it's a community experience, and we want to share it.
It is. I love that. Where else would you be? You'd be with us.
You've got to be with us.
So I know there's a lot of this, Josie, that's still under wraps because we want it to be a big surprise. We want everyone involved to feel like they have these aha moments. But what can you tell us about who's going to be there, what we're talking about?
Sure.
Anything?
Well, we have our host, Parker Harris. So we're very excited to have Salesforce co-founder and CTO Parker Harris back on the stage with us.
Parker's our awesome admin guy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And he's been getting into the demos with us too. He started building a little bit himself. So he's definitely in it with us, and we're very excited to have him back on stage. Mike and I will be there. And Leanne is also going to be on stage with us.
Of course.
And then from our customers, so we have a somewhat new admin to the scene, Serena Vera-Scott, who's from Imperial Capital. And she is going to be on stage with us. So very excited for Serena. Hi, Serena. Serena's going to be spreading the appiness, if you're any appy fans out there. And then we have Steve Harris from Costa. So very excited to feature Costa. We're all sort of fallen in love with the Costa brand around here. If you have not checked out Costa sunglasses, you might want to get a cool pair coming to Dreamforce. Maybe we'll get some sun here in San Francisco.
Also, hey Steve!
And then Karen Sean Hines from an organization in Boston, PyTap. And again, another organization that I've absolutely fallen in love with and hearing their story. So super, super excited to introduce Karen and her organization and get everybody excited about the work that they're doing and really inspired. It's a great story.
Yep. Hey Karen,
Hi,
we're so
Karen.
excited for everyone to join us. We have, like you said, an incredible lineup. I know you can't tell us much more, but
Don't want to ruin anything else.
that
but
was
those
enough
are
of a teaser. That was incredible. So if there is anything else you guys want to share about Dreamforce, I've got a good question coming up for you.
Oh boy.
Ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay. If there is one thing that an awesome admin can do, near or far, if you're attending in person or online, what can they do to get ready today?
You should go right now to Agenda Builder and make sure that the Awesome Admin Keynote is on your agenda. And if you're going to be watching from home, block out the time, maybe order yourself some popcorn, get your friends into a room, start planning about that Awesome Admin Keynote viewing party because you're going to want to watch it live. And for those of you who are coming to Dreamforce, you got to be in the room. This is where the fun is going to be. So my one thing, don't forget, plan ahead. You're coming to this keynote. You're watching online.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be great.
I mean, one
What's
thing
your
they can do is when I say awesome, you say admin. Awesome.
Admin.
See, that's one thing they can do right now while they're viewing.
That's true. So earlier, though, we were talking about how the keynote is on Thursday at 5 p.m. That's, for those of you going to be in San Francisco, that's at Moscone North, Hall F. Thursday is kind of late in the week. What happens on Friday? What's going on Friday?
Some of the best parts of Dreamforce happen on
totally
Friday.
true.
There's really great sessions on Friday that you shouldn't miss out on in the admin track.
That's amazing. Can you tell us a little bit more? Anything we should make a note of?
I mean, besides going to the keynote, I wouldn't miss that.
Shouldn't they come to your session Friday morning at 9 a.m.?
There
we
it
do
is.
Friday at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
There will be a great Salesforce for new admins that Rebecca and I are doing, and it'll be fantastic.
I'm super excited. That one I already have on my calendar. I blocked the keynote. I blocked my 9 a.m.
Wow.
Friday.
Me too.
I'm there. It's
Yeah.
going to be great.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you both so much for joining me today. We just packed this episode with incredible information for everyone, and I was so glad to have you both here in HQ, which is a special treat for us with Mike.
We got Cloudy here
we got
too.
Cloudy.
The gang is
Sun.
all
The
here.
gang is all here. Thank you so much for joining us online, and we cannot wait to see you online or in person at Dreamforce 19. See you next time.